Hey everybody, Marcus here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Yeah, I'm in the shade. I'm going to move the camera around here. I'm underneath a picnic shelter here out at Kleiner Park, and this is a big one. This is one of the big shelters, and I have the Air 3S with me today. And you know, you hear a lot of talk about the remarkable return to home capabilities of this drone. We're going to try it out. I'm going to take off under the shelter here, and we're going to see if it will return to home, come back in underneath the shelter, and we're going to try it a few different directions, etc. And we'll just see what this drone can do. So yeah, let's quit messing around. Let's get this bird in the air. Okay, I've got the drone fired up. You can see it on the landing pad there. Got the camera pointed to it. And I got a screen recorder started. Let's take a look at the safety menu. So of course we want to be in bypass mode, normal bypass options, radar map on, and that optimal return to home. And so that's what we're going to check out here. AR settings are all on. Max flight altitude, max legal is 120 meters, no limit on distance, not asking for any calibrations. Battery that's interesting. We got one that's a little bit lower than the others, but we're in good shape there. I don't see any reason. It says takeoff permitted. We got plenty of satellites. Let's go ahead and start recording. And let's do an automated takeoff. So I'm going to hit that on the app, takeoff. And there's the drone. And you can see, let me pick up the camera so you can see it. And the drone is squawking at us because obviously there's a lot of things around it here. Let me spin it around here to look at us. And turning the camera so that you can see it. We are going to back it out, and we'll do our droney kind of up and out. We're going to go straight out this side of the shelter here, and then begin going up and reverse and up. And you can see where we're at here, dropping that camera down, getting to that rule of 60, and you can see the home point there on the on the screen recording. God, I couldn't talk there for a second. Sorry, gang. Let's, man, I just got through flying the Neo. This drone is so much faster and so much more responsive. Let's go out here a ways. We're not terribly high. We're gonna get out over the field here. That's Walmart you're looking at there. You can see it's a beautiful day. This is, they say this is our last nice day of the year. In fact, they say we won't see another day like this till about March or so, is what the weatherman was saying. So let's go ahead and do return to home. I'm going to hit that on the controller, and let's see. Oop, I didn't hold it long enough. Return to there, home. It took that command, and I am going to point the camera around. I don't know, so I want to see which way it comes back in here. If it comes back in this south-facing end, or if it goes back the way it came, and it looks like it's going to do that. It's going to go the way it came on the north side, so that is interesting. So I'm going to turn the camera around the other way, and let's see if we can watch that drone come in. It is remarkable. Look at it. Look at it turn around and come in. I can't see it yet. It's looking. It's trying to decide, okay, what do I need to do? Complex environment ahead. Yeah, so we have to say, so I have to hit C2 here. And let's see, I'll have my finger on the pause button here, and I can see the drone now, and it's kind of looking, it's being very careful, but I think it's going to be okay. It's moving over. Look at this. This is remarkable. This is remarkable. And look at it slowly move forward. And then it should drop the camera down here. It'll reorient itself. Look at this. It's right over the landing pad. Reorients itself. And I thought it would drop the camera down, but it did not. But look at this. It's right on the pad. That is fascinating. That is an amazing piece of technology. Okay, we're going to try this one more time. Well, we're going to try it a couple more times, and we're going to go, what we're going to do is we're going to go in different parts, different directions out of the, from under the picnic shelter here. So, yeah, let me go ahead and take off again, and I'm not going to drop the camera down. You've seen it take off, but you'll see which direction it goes out here. So let's do another automated takeoff. So there is the drone, and let's just go ahead and point it straight out the, this is going to be kind of the west end of the, so let's just go straight out the west side of this picnic shelter here. And, you know, right between the trees. Let's raise up. Let's just go way out over the pond out here. And I see some people walking there, so we're going to avoid them. Let's go, and there's some people right there too, so we're going to avoid them. Let's go right out over the pond here. Boy, oh, they got some sail. Look at this. Oh, we better look at this. Some people with sailboats out here on the pond. Heck, we're going to take advantage of this. We got to drop down and take a look here. Look at this. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, let's take a look at these guys. Holy cow. Look at this. Got sailboats out here on the little pond. This is fascinating. Well, I'm going to put it in cine mode here so I can slow down my movements. And we'll take a look at these guys. Look, he's just putting another one in there. Huh. RC sailboats. This is the first time I've ever seen this out here at the park. Pretty cool. Okay, that's just kind of a bonus. Man, look at this. Boy, they're right out there on that little pier, sailing those guys around. There's not that much wind. I wonder just how much control they have over them. But you know, so I guess they're moving those sails around. Are they motorized? I don't know. They're not moving very fast, are they? Okay, enough of that. Let's go ahead and do our test here. I'm going to put it back into normal mode, and I'm going to do return to home. This time I'm going to do it, no, I can't remember if I did it on the control. Yeah, I did it on the controller last time. Let's do it. I don't think it'll make any difference, but let's do it on the app. Maybe. Return to home.
Return to home.
And look at that. We see, oh, this will be interesting because it's got to go right over the top of the sculpture here. And this is fascinating. Dropping that camera down just a little bit. And of course we got some trees here. We got a lot of obstructions. So let's see. Look at it's kind of doing its, yeah, it's definitely doing its own thing here. And let me turn the camera. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, so we're going to hit C2. You can see it on the camera. Yeah, so I want you to monitor the environment during RTH, and we will. I'll hit that pause button if I need to. And here it comes. This is so cool. Look at that. It's coming right back in the way it left. This is fascinating technology. And landing, and you're going to see it land right on the pad. Look at that. Oh, that's really cool. Let's take off again, and this time we'll go out the south side of the picnic shelter here. And I see some people walking this way. So we're going to kind of, yeah, they're stopping right there, so we're good. So I'm going to spin the drone around here. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. I'm going to point the camera kind of vaguely this direction, the B-roll camera, spin the drone around, and we didn't stop recording any of this, so let's head out straight out here. And up and away. And this time, let's go the other direction. Let's head out over the neighborhood here. And we'll see if it comes back, and comes back in the kind of I guess it would be the south side of this. Boy, look at these, man, I'll tell you, some really beautiful colors. Look at this neighborhood. Okie dokie, let's take a look. We got a nice clear day today. Let's take a look at the Boise front there. Boy, is that beautiful or what? Yeah. We've had so much smoke this year. It's really nice to be able to see clearly onto the horizon. Okay, let's try it again. I'm sure we'll be successful. Return to home on the app. Return to home.
Return to home.
And it took that command, and I am going to keep an eye out because family underneath a tree here with some kids. I want to make sure that we don't end up over the top of any of them. So they're kind of running over there. You can see this running behind that restroom there, but I think we're good. And look at that, the drone, it's just doing exactly that. It's diving down. This is so cool. It's diving down and it's going to turn around here and come right in. I see another couple coming by here, so I want to pay attention. Yeah, so we're going to hit that C2.
Monitor environment during RT.
So C2, and it's going to come in here, and I can't see the drone. Yeah, there I do. I see it, and it's slowly coming down. It's very careful in its movements, but look at, here it comes. I think we're proving our point here. And it's just coming in like an airplane, and it'll drop right down on the pad here. So it's over the pad. And then down it goes. Okay, we got one more direction to go. We're going to send it out the east side of the picnic shelter here. So I'm going to go ahead and let's do an automated takeoff. Takeoff.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
Give you a look at the drone. I'm going to go forward a little bit and turning the wrong way here. Trying to hold the camera and fly the drone at the same time. That's not a good idea. So let's go ahead and head out towards the other sculpture over here. And let's just head out. This should be an easy one to go in this direction. And there we go. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. We got 66% battery. We're in great shape. You know what I want to do? I want to go, this is going to make this a little bit longer video, so bear with me here. They opened up a second In-N-Out hamburger drive-in here. And anybody, at least on the west coast of the United States, knows what In-N-Out is. And I think a lot of people on the East Coast know too. It's a very, very extraordinarily popular hamburger chain. And when they opened the one here in the village, there were the first day this is the truth. There were people literally waiting 8 hours in the drive-through line to get a hamburger, and that's no joke. They had it set up in a line just like kind of like Disneyland, where they made you wait. But now that they have a second location open, and my understanding is when the second location opened, it just wasn't that busy. So we're looking here and see again, yeah, this is not that, it's not that tough, is it? Look at, we got well, in fact, let's just zoom in here a little bit so we can see. So there's we can see the cars in the drive-through, and we're just going to, we're cropping in on that main 1-inch sensor. And well, is that a line on, yeah, there's a little bit of a line on the outside there. I can't tell if that's a line or people just standing there. But sometimes there can be a line waiting to get in. And then the drive-through, I mean, there's quite a few cars there, but man, that's nothing compared to what we've seen on other days. You know, there's quite a few. Well, yeah, look at this. Now that I think about it, look at, they're snaking right around the corner there. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. So those guys at the back of that line, they're probably, I'm guessing probably at least 45 minutes or an hour from getting a hamburger. I am just not that frickin' I like In-N-Out burgers, but trust me, I just wouldn't be that worried about it. So let's see if we can kind of get over here and see if this is a line on the outside. Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. There's people waiting to get into the restaurant as well. Well, yeah, nope. No, thank you. I understand the one in Boise, this is Meridian, Idaho, the one in Boise hasn't been as busy. So kind of interesting that out here in the suburbs. Okie dokie. So let's go ahead and hit our return to home from here, and let's see how the drone does. Hitting that on the app, return to home.
Return to home.
And we got the good old green line, and it's going to go right over the top of the buildings here. Well, I see it's readjusting. Yeah, readjusts its, so it's coming straight back. Yeah, we're still over the top of these buildings. We'll drop that camera down so you can see the, well, I was trying to show you the fountain there, but we didn't get much of a look at it. Drone's coming back, how fast? At 12 meters per second, so comes back at a pretty good clip. And it's not taking it long to get back, is it? So we'll see if I better get the camera ready here. I'm set the B-roll camera up so that we should see it come in the other side of the picnic shelter here, and it is going beyond. Yeah, the augmented reality line is really cool that it shows us exactly how the drone comes in. And it's diving down. I don't see it yet. Looking, I'm under the shelter. So, do I see it yet? There it is. Now it says complex environment. We're going to hit C2.
Monitor environment during RT.
And so it's starting to come down. It's still pretty high up. It's trying to decide what's the best way to do this. I'm holding the B-roll camera up so you can see it, but yeah, there's some processing power going on here, and yeah, so it's coming kind of in between the two the rows of the picnic tables, and there it is. And yeah, it's kind of moving around here a little bit. It's not quite over the pad. But, oh, now it moves. Then it moves over the pad. Yeah. I'm calling that a win. Hey, okay, this was a lot of fun. Let me get it all shut down and we'll do a quick conclusion. So, of course, we're in the shade here under the picnic shelter, so this isn't perfect lighting by any means, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this just amazing piece of tech, the DJI Air 3S. Flew it around the park here, came in all four sides of this picnic shelter. It found its way back in every time and landed right on the pad. This is some extraordinary technology. The good old, I guess I'll call this guy the two-eyed monster with both cameras on there. So much capability here. this was just a fun flight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We got to see a couple cool things. We got to see the sailboats out over there, over the pond. I've never seen the RC sailboats out there before, and we got to take a look at them. And then we made a little side trip over to the In-N-Out drive-in and saw, boy, there's still a huge line there. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to wait an hour in the drive-through or more for a hamburger. I'm just not going to do it. But in any case, I think we had some fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Marcus with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I really appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. And of course, we absolutely will see you on the next one. The DJI Air 3S, just some amazing technology. See you guys later.